Go.
Welcome out of Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
I am Dennis.
I'm Dooley.
Remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. This is Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat in case you guys accidentally clicked on something and you found it.
Welcome to the It's 2:30 a.m. and this podcast is on because it played accidentally.
Yes, it is the Team Fat Kid Party Cast Thursday as always. Remember to like and subscribe. I already did that. And remember, check us out. Use promo code Team Fat Kid on here to get your free month of Stitcher Premium. Does that pretty much cover the intro? Does that cover the intro? All right.
All right.
So salute. We got a shot, man. Let's just start this fucking thing off. Right. So we got a shot. Dennis, you bought it. You want to tell us about it?
Is Gosling's Black Seal rum. It was a gift pack thing, so I said, hey, you know what?
Fuck it. Tis the time of the year, sir.
Damn right.
Salute.
Slancha.
Salute.
Yo. Now that's how you start a party cast. We just did a shot.
Too bad it was video.
Dennis is like sorry, not Dennis. Alex is like what's going on over there, bud?
He needs his training wheels.
All right, let's not watch
Look,
Then let's get our training wheel started, man. Like let's just.
I don't fucking need the training wheels. Gosling's is not my favorite rum. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean,
It's a good dark rum, though.
it's not bad.
Like, you
It's good for
got
Dr.
Goslings and Myers. What else?
Look, I just went from eating like chocolate to fucking taking a shot of Gosling's rum.
That should have been. It should have paired perfectly.
No, it didn't.
And Alex is a sweet guy.
I am. I don't get me wrong. Rum's not bad. It was not a good transition.
I thought it was delightful.
It was delicious.
Well,
When you talk about dark rums, you have Myers and you have Goslings. Is there another one that I'm missing?
That's a great question because those are the only two I can think of.
So,
Because everyone automatically.
Rums.
I'll be honest with you, Gosling's doesn't even normally come to mind. It's normally what's a dark rum? Myers.
Yeah, that's like your go-to. But then Goslings has cornered this whole fucking market on the ginger beer thing.
Yeah.
And they are in the mule game. Does Goslings make a vodka?
I don't think so.
Why the fuck not?
They
At
should,
this point in time.
Especially with the mules.
I don't think
Grab that bottle.
Goslings.
Yeah.
I don't think
Where's
Goslings. But here's the thing: Goslings didn't go. I don't think Goslings saw mules getting as popular as they did. Goslings was dark and stormy.
Right, but I mean it's basically a mule, just with
rum.
Yeah.
And I mean, granted,
where is that made?
Bermuda Black Rum.
Oh, so
Bermuda. Okay, but I'm just saying. I don't think Gosling saw.
Product of Bermuda.
I don't think
Imported
Gosling saw vodka mules getting so popular. Like they didn't. They stuck with a rum.
It's actually kind of funny. It was imported and bottled by Gosling's, Export USA, Frankfort, Kentucky.
Oh wow! So
All right then.
Yeah, right.
So I mean it's distributed.
Rated 96 in Best Buy World Spirits Championships.
I mean, again, it's not
bad.
bad.
It
bad.
just took Alex a little bit. Like
Again, I went from chocolate to rum, and it
again, dude, it's a fucking dark rum.
Well, it's like cookies and cream chocolate. First off, not
those are delicious, by the way.
yeah.
I love pretzel. I love pretzels covered in pretty much anything.
Right now, there's a bunch of like crumbs at the bottom of the bag, and I
Go ahead.
honestly,
You're just gonna dump it in your mouth. You're good.
no, I'm not
I'm
going
gonna
to
dump
actually.
that on top of some ice cream later.
Yeah, I you know what? Like something like that's gonna happen.
Take one of those PBRs home with you and try
I
it.
have a
Trust
feeling
me.
it's gonna end up in the freezer for a while, and then eventually it's gonna come back out, and yeah, it's gonna be a topping for something.
All right,
It
so
might be a
let's.
Team Fat Kid thing.
So welcome to the party cast. We're gonna jump into some topics. Dennis.
Let's see y'all. So, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yep.
We still have to talk about that one thing.
Oh,
one
that's a good topic.
No, go ahead. I want to hear this. If it's that good.
Okay, so Dooley and I were having a convo earlier this week, and I was like, "Have your balls ever bled?"
Wow.
Yeah. Told you it's good.
You know what? Fuck you, Dooley. All right.
So first off, I'm gonna go with how did this come up?
we were talking about a specific topic, and then I was like,
all right, are we talking about have you ever cut yourself shaving your balls, or is?
Oh no, like this is.
Then
was this to go with it?
I mean,
his injuries in his childhood.
Then I'm both going with wow and wow.
It's very painful.
Fuck you, all I can say is,
I've been kneed very hard in the balls. At no point did they bleed. I'm a little worried for you, sir.
There's a story to back up this whole thing, and I love how Dennis automatically assumes that it's Dooley.
Well, no, I'll just say fuck Dooley, because if he's the one that came up with it, fuck. Yeah, there's some history on that one.
Oh, there you.
Yeah, whenever I was a kid.
All right, well, fucking do tell, sir. Welcome to Team Fat Kid Tells All.
Yeah, welcome to Team Fat Kid. The Butcher Tells All, right? Yeah, I actually had an ascended testicle.
What is that?
Means where one doesn't drop.
So
I literally had to have surgery to, bring the other one down. And I've had to.
I'm thoroughly confused, but I don't want to know that much about you.
I don't either. I don't want you to know that much either.
Alex is hard staring at you right now.
Hey,
what?
My story is way cooler.
I'm honestly debating between
joking me and
serious questions.
Yes,
I'm somewhere torn in between, but I'm kind of with Jason. I don't know if I want to know that much about you. And if you felt like sharing, you would have already done so. So I honestly don't want to press the issue.
I'm just gonna hug him right now.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Wait, I have no intentions of hugging it out.
No, but it was that was back when
I did not mean.
8 or 9 years old, but hey,
man, my story is way different.
What was the topic?
Have your balls ever bled?
No.
The way I wrote it down was Jason's green balls bleed.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Because it wouldn't stem.
There's actually a running joke on Jason's green balls.
Yes.
But
None of y'all ever hear it. That's during sound check.
which is still fucking great.
Jason's
Sorry,
green balls.
Dennis,
Jason's
apologize.
green balls.
One of these days, that's going to show up
on a podcast by
Dooley's
accident.
just going to be like, "Yeah, we're sound checking."
Do you even sound check, bro?
Oh yeah, we're doing.
You're going to hear us acting just fucking ridiculous, and Dooley's just going to be sitting there in his headphones like,
Yeah, this is
revenge, bitches.
Thanks for the idea.
All right,
You'll fucking forget it's cool.
So, yeah. All right. So my balls bled.
So
not necessarily.
I'm going by this. It's not like you were like, I'm gonna shave them clean and fucking nicked them. Like you were like, how did this occur?
Okay, so I was in the army. We'll start there. So
you want to joke my Air Force now, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna start at day 0.
You Air Force pussy.
Okay, so day 0, I saw a lot of fucked up shit.
Apparently.
Yeah, on day 10, I paid the consequences of laughing at other people.
Oh, blanket party?
I went on what you guys can YouTube it later. I went on what is called a spur ride, being a scout, in a cavalryman. Like you have to.
Sounds like you went on a snipe hunt.
So back in the day, it was a Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday. I don't know.
It ended in a Y.
So you weren't allowed to wear spurs until you proved yourself worthy because they were afraid you were going to hurt the horse. So modern time, fast forward a couple centuries, and I'm on a spur ride to get my spurs because I am a cavalryman. Or I am. I always will be. So on day 0, they give you a mortar round, simulated mortar round. And you have to name it and carry it around with you for 10 fucking days.
This is my mortar. This is my bomb. This is my baby. I am its
very,
mom.
very similar, but that
was pretty good, right?
Yeah, that was good. They need to add that to the fucking shit now.
Right? So I was carrying this simulated concrete mortar around for, like, I think day 2. They said you have to name it. You have to name your mortar round and decorate it.
Did they have like regulations on the names? Like,
fuck no, man.
You could do whatever the fuck you wanted with the name. So, what was your baby bomb?
My baby bomb's name was Delicious.
Delicious.
Oh,
baby bomb delicious.
And they were like,
that's just beautiful.
Yeah, okay, hold on, I'll come back to that. But I was not the guy who fucking put a rainbow footy sock over it, and he caught the most shit. So I was not that guy.
Was his...
He took the shortcut, man. Like, 'cause you had to decorate it and shit. Like, 'cause
so he made a rainbow footy sock.
So no, he took one of his wife's rainbow footy socks, and
this is even better.
Yeah, and so then he just threw it over the mortar round and tied it and knotted.
Did he have any kids, or was this question?
Oh no, he definitely had kids.
So this is a straight man.
He took the short.
Did it have like fuzzy like?
We are not allowed to ask.
At that time, you were not allowed to ask.
You aren't. I was never in the military.
Don't tell.
Welcome to Assholes Anonymous. My name's Alex.
I don't know if he made it through.
No, well,
Probably not.
You had a queer flag flying on your bomb. Sorry.
So he took the short way out, and then I incorporated my friends. And I was like, "Is anyone a fucking artist?" And like one guy was like, "Yo, dude, I can fucking draw." And I was like, "All right, this is what I need you to do. I need you to fucking draw a monkey on a surfboard, and then coming out of his ass, it says delicious." And he's like, "Dude, fucking what?" And I was like, "Yes."
I can't imagine that's that weird in the military.
Well, my call sign was always Monkey, and so
you were Delicious Monkey.
So yeah,
you were Delicious Monkey.
Fuck.
So and it was like
Delicious Monkey.
Well, the whole fucking thing was it has to represent, like, your artistic work has to represent, like, whatever you do, whatever you design your.
Has to be you.
So we all had questions about the guy with the fucking rainbow footy sock. But
I said, are you sure he had kids?
But me being from the beach, and like I surfed every fucking day all the way up until I went into the military, and then like my call sign was Monkey. So he drew a monkey on a surfboard, like hanging 10 with the tail, and like over the he did a really good fucking job. And then he wrote in like bubble letters like he was farting delicious. Truth, right? Like now it all comes together.
See, I feel like that's a better call sign for you. Farting delicious. Like delicious is a little weird, but like farting delicious, I can totally like. Come in, farting delicious. Come in, farting delicious.
But they're like, how does this? All right, spur candidate. How does this fucking represent you? And why is it called delicious? And I was like, well, because it's delicious. I don't know. I was like, it stems from my whole life of like working around food, my family, and Monkey is my call sign, and then surfing is what I did. And like they're like, so I call it a little bit of hell, not as much hell as the dude who had the fucking rainbow footy sock. And
this shit is delicious.
Yeah.
ELICIOUS. Even though it's a letter short, but we're gonna.
You got it. You were close. So anyway, I did a lot of fucking things, and then at the end, like there's like this, like 20K fucking road march where you're doing like a whole bunch of shit. It's like 24 hours, right? So somewhere in there, I went through a lot of mud and a lot of sand, and walking 20 kilometers.
Yep.
With mud and sand in your fucking
junk. Yeah.
Well, it's sandpaper now.
Did that make you sandy delicious?
I am not ashamed of anything. That somebody else carried my fucking 80-pound ruck because I was walking, holding my pants off my dick, hunched over, like the squat waddle, like plus like fucking 50.
He's walking like a penguin.
And wet, yeah.
Yeah, like a penguin, yeah.
For like 10 fucking miles.
Yep.
I was walking, holding my pants off and away from my fucking junk so that, like, somebody else is carrying my 80 pounds.
Plus their 80 pounds.
Plus their 80 pounds. And I was just in the shit, dude. Like, it was bleeding.
It burns!
Every time, like, you lose grip on your fucking pants and it, like, accidentally touches, like, it was like a sharp fucking stab in your junk.
I can honestly say, thank God I had long hair and decided not to join the military because I like my balls.
Even if you had long hair and joined the military, you wouldn't have had the long hair anyways afterwards.
Yeah, that's why I didn't join the military.
And now look at you.
So I got home. And like after day 10, and I remember, I'll never forget, like I was running because like the command sergeant major is calling out names, and if you're not there to answer,
you're fucked. You're doing it all over.
No, yeah. If you're not there, like I mean, you just don't get your spurs. Like you're bitched out, and like so I can hear him, and like he's like in the bees. I can hear because he's not a quiet man. Like he's yelling these names.
No command sergeant major is
quiet. And he's in the bees, and I'm like, I got time, dude. He's in the bees, and I'm still fucking like trying to get there. And then he gets to the C's and the
and
D's,
you're
and I'm
picking
like,
up.
Now I'm like, fuck. There's not that many fucking There's not that many people with like Edwards. Edwards, like
exactly.
there's like one. It's like now I'm sprinting down. Like I can hear, like I can see the end point, but it's like a quarter mile, and like I am like
full blown run.
It's like oh fuck, like you
fuck
just
this. I gotta do it.
Yeah, bleeding, dick and all, dude. Like I'm talking like the tip, everything is bleeding. Like I'm in a dead sprint, and at this point in time, like I don't feel the pain anymore. The adrenaline is going so fast in your fucking head, and like I'm just like, holy shit, dude, I gotta get there before he calls my fucking name. And no shit, he yells Fossee as I'm diving in, like home plate World Series. This is my game. I dive in, and they're like, he's like Fossee, and I was like, hit the ground. I was like, here, Sergeant Major, and he is like, all right, and then he just keeps going, calling names, and I was like, I can't get up. I laid there.
I am here.
I laid there for like
Sparkles
30 minutes.
Is the one that picked you up,
he went all the way down the list, and I stayed in the same spot. And then these dudes, like my battle buddies, my friends, like these people that I just walked
Your
fucking
brothers.
12 miles with, like with my dick bleeding, they picked me up and put me in the back of a 5-ton. Like I, for a moment, you feel like you're like, oh, I made it. Like, but no, like literally, I can't get in here. And they're like, pick Fossee up and get him in the truck. And then I had to drive home. Like, once they brought me back, so like I'm covered in mud and shit. And then I go back and I look at my Miata, and I was like, fuck, man, I got to get in this bitch. And so like I just. Like, I'm going to have to clean the seats and the fucking everything. And, like, and then I have to drive home, and it's a fucking clutch. So I have to shift gears, and my like every time shifting gears is like, dude,
the little bit of the touch on your dick.
Like, oh fuck. And
He's got a turbo. No, that ain't the turbo.
And they're like, oh,
I think he did have a turbo.
you gotta be back at 4, and it was like 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
Did you have a turbo?
In the Miata? Yeah.
Yeah, see, he did have a turbo, but I could.
But it wasn't the turbo that they heard.
No, so then I get.
That was a different type of turbo.
So I go home and like I get in the shower.
Oh, first off, are you a hot or a cold shower fan?
At this fucking point in time, I think it was lukewarm.
Yeah, I think
Is that the right term?
Anything
lukewarm?
anything that doesn't fucking scold you seriously, yes, absolutely. But normally, are you a hot or a cold? Because that tells us how you started.
Yeah, I'm a hot shower guy.
So you started it hot.
Oh, no. Like,
No?
at this point, I've done a lot of road marches.
So
I'm a professional.
All right, you know. All right.
And so this is where I learned about the Vaseline. Because
I mean, I hate to laugh because it's actually, that's pretty fucking smart.
Vaseline, petroleum jelly is not water soluble.
Nope.
So if you coat your shit in that, you can't sweat it off. And had I known prior to this whole situation, I would have gone that way. I'd have coated everything in petroleum jelly.
Why is your dick fucking shiny, bro? Why are you looking at my shit while I'm pissing? I just saying. Well, look, my rocket was fucking covered in a.
No, I mean, hindsight, I would have done that, but
Jason.
So they basically carried me home, and then I show up later on that day, and I was like, after the shower and the nap, and like I come back, and they're like, because I have to be back and be picked up by a bus, and they're like, holy shit, you can fucking walk. I was like, dude, I'm gliding right now. I am fucking
sliding on ice.
Total petroleum jelly, fucking Vaseline. I'm
gelling over here.
Like, yeah, dude,
Are you gelling? I'm gelling.
Sliding through life at this point in time. I was like, yo, I fucking made it. I made it to the end. I fucking gave mad hugs to Casper.
God bless
Casper,
America.
if you're out there, I fucking love you to death. You carried my fucking 80 fucking pounds while I was bleeding from the dick. True story. This is real shit. This happened to me in my life, and I would fucking do anything for any of those guys. So, yeah, as my dick bled. Or, sorry, it was balls. But, yes, both of them.
Both of them.
My junk has bled in the mud.
And it's bad.
So, next topic. Anyone got anything?
Oh, fucking hell. How do you follow that?
Back that one up, yeah?
Right? Yeah.
I think it's time for Hops Roulette to start.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pop one open. Let's see. Yeah. We'll come up with something, I'm sure.
I don't even know if I have beers ready.
Yeah, you should. You had one fucking job.
I do.
Yeah, why do beans make you fart?
That's a good topic. I mean, you know what?
I'm sure there's a scientific method to this. It looks really weird when I'm watching you do it.
I know.
Especially when you can't get it on the first shot.
Just keep doing it, bro. All right. At this point in time, I think we need to bring a real bottle opener out here.
Well, who's gonna get to it first?
I got a bar key. Okay.
I got it. All right. All
Do
right.
you have the scientific method? Okay.
Yep.
What scientific method of what?
Popping
beers in my crotch?
Why beans? Well, that too. But why beans make you fart? Yeah, man. We marked this podcast as explicit.
Yeah, for a reason. I warned that to a couple of people. I'm like, just to let you know, it does say explicit for.
Well, that's like Chuck. I told him, I was like, just so you know. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to be 18 or over. Is it 18?
I think you said 21 during the podcast, but I think it's 18 and over.
You can lie
you
anyway.
You got to be 21 and over to be on the podcast because.
Well, in many cases that is very true.
Because we do Hops Roulette, so.
Yep. Dooley, you look like a frustrated gerbil.
Is Richard Gere talking to you again?
I'm young. What?
Yeah, you're not even old enough for that. That's true. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, damn. So you never heard about Richard Gere shoving a gerbil up his ass?
Okay, let's just move
It's all
on.
about on South
Yeah,
Park.
we can move on from that. By the way, does his silver fucking headphones just make you think that he's like turning half robot?
Nah.
That's
He
why
looks like a radio DJ.
That's why he's getting all these fucking beers right. I'll tell you that.
Is that a fucking pumpkin?
Smells like it.
Tastes like it.
It's a spice beer, that's for sure.
Ooh, that's actually not bad.
It's not bad, but I'm not happy.
Nope.
Yeah, you're never happy when there's pumpkin in anything.
Nope.
Okay, so
That's a pumpkin beer.
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams?
No, it's a Sam Adams pumpkin.
All
That's what I'm going with.
Getting
I want to be
specific.
spontaneous and say victory.
No, Victory's a good one.
That's actually
Damn it. Is that part of the fucking local six-pack I bought?
I don't know.
Shit.
Because Victory always does some weird random shit.
It's Pump Kick,
Can I have
right?
one more of
It's
that?
Pump
That's
Kick by
actually pretty
Victory.
damn good.
I think so.
It's not bad.
That's actually really good.
As far as pumpkin shit goes.
Dennis?
Marzen.
Marzen.
Ooh, fuck.
I myself am going pumpkin ale.
That's what I was going to go with.
All right, Jason, you went first. You want to give us ABV? IBU?
Now I don't fucking know. Because I said Sam Adams, but then Dooley pulled out Victory, and Victory's logo, and local makes sense because it could have landed in my local 6-pack. But I'm going to go ABV is a 5.2, and fuck, man, I don't even know where pumpkins land. 28.
Usually in the trash.
Right? like coleslaw.
Hey, not in my house. Mm-mm.
All right, well, Dennis, what do you got, sir?
So let's see, Marzen.
Marzen.
5%.
I'm still hung up on the Marzen thing.
And 38.
I can see where he's going with the Marzen. I don't think it is, but Dooley? You got Victoria Pumpkin.
Yeah, Victoria Pumpkin Ale.
Victory, not Victoria.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Victoria, huh?
Victoria, hey, how you doing?
How's
bro?
Victoria doing?
Victory.
Hey.
I'm gonna say Victory Ale.
Victory Ale or Victory Pumpkin Ale?
I say Victory Ale.
Away from the
All
microphone.
right, scratching the pumpkin. Just Victory Ale.
4.5.
Pumpkin.
No, he scratched the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
I'm just scratching the pumpkin.
He's
because, I mean,
scratching the
goodness.
pumpkin.
That's what they do in West Virginia.
You're
for
not
Halloween.
going to rock pumpkin on this one? I
Don't
mean,
look
I'm
at me,
like, whatever. Alex, go.
And then
No, hold on. He's got IBUs.
30.
As far
30, heard.
As far as pumpkin beers go, this isn't the worst one I've had.
No, I don't think it's the worst one either. I'm definitely going to go with the
not
pumpkin
banana
ale.
bread.
I'm not going to get specific on company, but I am going to go with the pumpkin ale. I'm going to go with a 5.8%.
Do pumpkins usually run a little higher? I don't know.
You know, I
have
don't,
fucking idea.
I don't like them.
Yeah,
so
right?
I don't know
I'm
either.
with you on that. Like
I am going to go with a 40% or a 40%, a 40 on the IBU.
40%. Damn.
That's a fucking strong beer.
All right, so this is
Dogfish.
yeah, definitely not something I would have guessed. Suddenly Comfy Imperial Cream Ale.
Ooh.
Now, I will say that it is an ale brewed with apple juice, cinnamon, allspice, and vanilla beans.
So that's where you get the
So
pumpkin allspice.
it's a lot of similar flavors.
What the fuck was that? It was not me this time.
But now we know what Dennis thinks about this beer.
Wow.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Wow.
You don't gotta say about your allspice.
I hope that showed up as clearly as it sounded.
Oh, it did.
That was...
Dennis, you got another one in you because you're pushing pretty hard doing this laugh right now.
I mean, that was impressive.
Jason had to fucking go pee because of that shit.
All right, so continuing on with the Suddenly Comfy Imperial Cream Ale, it is a 8%er. So I will take that one. I want the highest, but you're gonna have to look this up for IBU whenever the fuck Dennis stops laughing. But I don't know if I want to give this to myself yet. I was still 2.2% away from the ABV on this, and I was the highest.
Shit, dude.
Dennis.
You said this is dogfish, right?
Yes.
It's dogfish.
Fuck. Dennis, it's contagious. Stop. I've been trying to keep it straight, man. I can't fucking hold it.
I can't see. You can't see anyway.
Fuck me, alright.
You are so lucky that didn't stink, Alex. Because if it smelled half of the way it sounded.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not even sure. I have not been breathing over here. Do you have IBUs on this?
I already know no one got this, but
All right.
it's 20.
20? All right. Well, technically, Jason came the closest on that one. I'm going to go half a point on each of us here.
You don't get half points.
Well, then fine.
Then if there's half points, there's no points.
There's no points. Bert. There's no points on this one.
No
For the
one
boys.
won.
Ferda.
Good job,
I
dogfish.
will maintain my Bengal status.
Oh, you cannot wait to hear this podcast.
Alex, Dennis is literally crying.
You have been laughing for legit like 4 minutes straight.
I don't want to die for personally hell.
I don't know. Was that the first audible fucking fart?
I think so.
That shit was
Because I farted probably like a minute before he did. I was like, and then everyone like,
well, like it's like Alex is running away. I know, like, cause when it wafts on me, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I just apologize. Like, you apologize to me, like, oh, that did not work out like I had planned. And then you got Dennis, who's like the audible fart. Like, he's like.
What's funny is, hold on. Like, when you say it doesn't work out like you planned, like, yeah, I didn't plan that I would only fart on myself. I had planned on farting on you. I didn't make it.
Dennis
So
even did this.
If you walk over here, then you will get it. I feel like
the whole
by
thing.
The way, no, you're the fucking example of like the dude in the car.
I even
like,
saw it.
I just farted. Let me put the child lock on for the windows. Like,
I do that.
Hey, guess
I
what?
definitely do
You're
that.
one of those dicks.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
But the sad thing is,
Oxygen.
I will
What is he saying? Oxygen.
I will say he does not have silent but deadlies. Have you ever noticed, like, Jason never has a silent fart? You know it's coming. You hear it. And that's the worst part. It's like
He smiles before it happens.
Well, just like he said, though, like, it's like when before the football game, you're anxious about it. Like, you know it's coming. And Jason's exactly that way. It's not like it's a surprise football game. It's not like Wednesday night, Eagles take on the Bears. No, it's just like, hey, guess what? Why won't my window go down?
I was looking at Dennis.
Jason, why won't my Jason? My window won't go down.
I know.
Okay, I was even looking at Dennis. I was looking at Dennis before he even did it. He just went like this.
Got the little lean to the left, little raise on the right cheek.
You cannot fart straight down. I don't know. I don't care who you are.
Oh,
you
no,
have
you definitely
to
can.
tilt
But
one way or the other.
Here's the thing: you have to be tilting forward and backward if you fart straight down. Like,
You ever get one of those where you tilt forward, you're like,
you ever feel one go up your back?
yeah. Yep.
It's like,
you ever feel
oh,
like
shit? My shirt was tucked in. It just rolled straight up.
Jason, what's that on your back? Oh!
oh shit! This is either gonna be fucking great or horrible. I can't wait till we listen to this later.
It's definitely spinning out of control.
Exploding out of control.
All right, so
I mean, like when you're on the floor, man, trying to get that boom, and I was like,
have you ever had the fart where it feels like you're shitting yourself,
Yeah.
but you're not? Like it feels like it's filling the pocket of your ass.
everyone has.
What makes it even funny though is the question I'd asked before we did the beer was, why did beans make you fart?
Yeah. And Dooley actually pulled it up, and like it's just going out of control.
Which, if we want to know the scientific reasoning behind it,
Yeah.
beans make us fart because they contain sugars and fibers that our bodies have a hard time digesting. When these sugars meet up with the bacteria in our large intestines, it produces gas, so we fart. And then just a little bit after that, pop a little
Make
pan
sure that's your
and you can make some
microphone, bro.
beans.
All right.
Apparently you weren't able to do it either, so.
Wow.
He might have shit himself. Don't push too hard,
Brown
bro.
note.
Yeah, like when we all watch it, like, oh, you're gonna have to sit in that.
That would never leave this up. Hey, Alex, remember that one time?
That would come up every fucking podcast. Like, remember that one time you tried to fart in the microphone and you shit yourself?
Yeah, luckily that didn't happen.
It's like, welcome back, Team Fat Choose. Hey, Alex, remember that one time you fucking...
It is season 5.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, luckily that did not happen.
Dude, my fucking diaphragm hurts.
So, anyone being a first-time listener to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat.
Remember, like and subscribe, and leave comments.
Damn, this is only 34 minutes into the podcast.
You ain't heard the good shit yet. Like, welcome to the Partycast.
You're welcome. Oh, fuck. Hey, Dooley. I just did a you.
I just did a Dooley.
I did a Dooley. Yeah, shots fired. Yeah.
Why is this one?
Smell pumpkin-y?
It could be because the cup. It could be because the cup is
I
tainted.
can't smell it right now. I fucking nose is running.
Don't inhale, because you might fart again. And then we're gonna have a fucking other fucking.
New brown note.
We never accomplished the what note is the fart? Is that a gray note? Did we decide on a gray note?
We never did. I think we maybe.
No.
Well,
No.
well, the one that Dennis just pushed out, that was a black note.
Hey, it wasn't. It didn't stink. So fuck you.
All right, then it's gonna.
He has
be
a valid point.
All right, look. So where are we at? Because I have my own opinions about this. Beer, not the
Lager.
gray note.
Turkish note.
Lager herd.
Lager. 5.2. And I'm gonna go 21.
Dennis.
Brown ale.
Brown ale.
Brown note.
You
5.7.
You can't mention the word brown at this point.
It didn't stink. So fuck you.
5.7.
Yeah.
IBU.
And IBU.
Some beans. Sorry.
Bean Man.
Hey, man. I'm gonna go Belgium IPA.
Ooh.
Is that even a?
I never heard of a Belgian IPA.
Well, I
but
mean,
okay.
well, what was it? Belgium.
I don't give a fuck.
Belgium
about-
ale.
Belgium ale. Belgium ale.
You're fucking crazy either way. Keep going.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Belgium IPAs don't exist. I don't believe.
That
don't
one
quote
Belgium
me
fucking
on these.
thing.
Whatever. Belgian ale. We'll give it to him. Belgian ale. I
Whatever.
heard that. You're still fucking crazy, but continue.
I agree with Alex.
6%.
Yep. Absolutely fucking crazy. If you're going Belgian ale, continue, sir. I'd love to hear what you come up with IBUs.
Yes.
Futuristic earphone man.
100. No, I'm gonna go 50.
50. Yeah, I still think you're fucking crazy.
Right.
I swear to God, if he wins this.
No, we'll fucking literally punch him in the dick on the pod, like here, like not
Right
try,
here,
not
right now,
not try to,
Dooley's
not
getting
try to
punched in the
sneak-
dick.
Not try to sneak one in later on in the video. If he gets Belgian ale, I'll punch him in the face.
It ain't Belgian.
All right, so cup and then.
Yeah, do you need all that?
All right, I'm going Harvest Ale. I am going to
Oh,
go.
fuck. Hey, did you read the bottle?
No, I didn't. But I don't think it's pumpkin, but I do think it's fall. I'm going to go with 5.8%. And did you fucking read the bottle? Or are you fucking looking it up?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Granted, the
laughing at
tea
that.
should be
I
10.
actually like that.
It should be. Yeah.
I'm going to... bitterness, fucking... 18.
Are you undercutting me, sir?
I'm undercutting you, sir.
Okay, I like your game. I appreciate and like your game.
Oh, this is Back Bay False Cape Ale.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got ale though.
I had ale.
Well,
No, you had a
three of
fucking
us
Belgian
had
ale
ale.
is different.
You definitely had Belgian ale.
Cool. I don't gotta cover my dick anymore.
All right, well this is gonna get interesting. Dooley,
Motherfucker!
Dooley, focus.
IBUs.
I need you to look up Back Bay False Cape Ale IBUs.
I don't know what the fuck you ate today, sir. Back Bay.
Back
Just
Bay.
start with Back Bay, False Cape. Back Bay, False Cape.
False Cape Ale.
It's another local. I'm thinking like you're.
I'm curious if
You're
the pumpkin
pulling-
did affect our perception of this beer, since it was not a clean cup.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, because I definitely picked up pumpkin, but it was probably because we had pumpkin in the first.
I definitely wouldn't have gone Belgium. I will say, Jason, you came in exact on the fucking ABV here at 5.2.
That's a, holy shit, really?
Yeah. So that one is you all the way, which is why I want to see what the IBUs here are to determine
Before I get a fucking point.
determine winner. I want to see what we got here.
All right, the fucking Bengals gonna win this week.
They lost.
This week, bitch.
This week? Probably lose again.
I don't know who they're playing.
That's a good question. Hang on, I'll tell you.
Are they playing the Redskins again? Because there's a chance.
I know they just lost to
Somebody
the
has
Jets.
to fucking win.
The Redskins lost to the Jets, so hey, what's that say?
I saw the first one you were looking at, Dooley, with 0. Do we?
I'm
Nice.
looking for more.
All right, I'll wait for this one, and then we'll probably just move on.
30.
30. Oh, that was
They-
Dennis. So
Split points, no
Ooh.
points.
No points.
Split points, no points. I mean, Dennis got the
Right on the
ale.
money.
He went brown ale, but he got the ale part. He also got the 30
So
IBUs.
that means I
And
get 2 points. So that means
no, I'm not giving that to
You
you.
got
Dennis.
that.
Come
you,
on!
Brown ale is not the same as an ale, and there's enough of a
ale.
there's enough
Actually,
of a distinction.
I would. You're the fucking assholes
I
anonymous.
am. I'm assholes anonymous here.
The commissioner says no points.
hey,
You
Bengals are
you
playing
got
the
the
Steelers.
you got the 30 IBUs.
The thing goes,
I'll give you that.
Huh?
30 IBUs.
Yeah.
You got that clear.
That's a trap game.
He got 5.2% clear. I feel like
I had
those are
5%.
those are the only two. No, you had 5.7.
No, I didn't.
I
Yeah,
feel like
you
if you hit
I
one
said
on the
5%.
fucking nail, you
No,
should
you
get a
got
point.
5.7.
If you hit one on the
Right,
nail,
I got it written down. I'm looking at it right now.
so what? So if we hit one on the nail, we don't get a point.
I feel like again, you have to win the beer. You can't just win
True,
like the
okay.
style of the ABV.
But if you
have
hit
to
one,
win the beer.
If you hit one on the nail, I mean, I'll take 0 points again. I'm not. But like moving forward, can we make like a Saints rule?
Fine, I'm good. I'm
Moving-
good. Hold on, I'm good with that. Let's do a vote. If moving forward, if you nail the ABV, the style, or the
Something dead on.
IBU, exactly, like dead on, then you get a point.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Vote with that.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
moving
yeah.
forward.
All right.
All
So
The commissioner actually
at
took
the
a vote.
moment, by the way, we are at 0 points for everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean that's normal.
So, do we have another topic?
that was your.
I'd
I'd
like-
making that.
I'd like to bring up Gas Monkey because they have quite the interesting, phrase on your beer mug.
Okay, so my neighbor went to Dallas, the awesome neighbors that I have, and they
Gracias.
came back and they went to Gas Monkey Garage in Dallas, and they brought me back a koozie, and it says it's Gas Monkey with their logo on. Like, I'm a huge Gas Monkey fan. Their TV show is amazing. The cars they make are fucking awesome. Not a sponsor, but it says on the koozie it says blood, sweat, and beers, and then my neighbor realized like halfway through his beer, he was like, "Holy shit, that's the beers that he drinks," because we drink Miller Lights a lot, and I was just appreciative that I got it, and then they brought us back a separate present, which we will not disclose until later dates. But they did bring us back a food present that is in the freezer that we will tackle very soon.
Yeah, these guys don't know about it yet.
I know, yeah. So like Alex was here when it was delivered, and so we have a food present.
We have surprises.
Yeah, surprises. Like, you know how we like to keep things. What do you?
We know how
close
you
to the
love your
chest?
surprises.
Close to, like, Alex knows, and Alex had to remind me because let's be honest, I was vodka drunk. Like,
Oh, he was.
Oh, I know.
well, he
I
was
was here
dude,
last- I was
Dennis
here
was
on
here.
Mon- I was
Like,
here on Sunday night,
Here's what's
so-
bad. I thought he was good when I left. Only I found out Monday when I came back.
He couldn't remember shit.
He didn't remember getting this at all, and I'm like, well, do I tell him or do I leave it as a surprise for him? Like, I mean, he's bound to fight it in his own house, right? Like, well, maybe if I don't tell him, I'll be like, hey, don't plan anything for next week. Why? Well, I've got a surprise.
Well,
it's in
I'll be
your
here.
freezer.
yeah, well, I would have to be the one that pulls it out of the freezer to get it ready for.
I won't be here next week.
It's not next week,
hey.
man. Calm down.
I could fucking lie to you. I'll just be like, hey,
True.
I'm gonna go grab my phone that I left outside and pull that shit out of the freezer and throw it in the other fridge. I'd bury it behind some beer. You'd never find it.
True.
Never.
That is a true statement. If you buried it behind especially in the
Yeah, I
Hops
know.
Roulette
Yeah, the
refrigerator.
Hops Roulette beer. Like, I'll just bury it behind the Hops Roulette beer, and you never find it because you know not to look at the Hops Roulette beer because.
Which
that
is
would-
amazing. Fuck, that is weird. That
Oh,
beer.
shit.
Sorry, I took a sip of the beer and I wasn't prepared. But no, you're right. And like, you guys got to be impressed. Like how much I do not look at that, as it's in my own fridge for
True.
a week.
Or longer.
Yeah, some of those have been in there for less than a day. Some of those have been in there for fucking 2 weeks.
The big can.
We don't
Did
even.
you see the big can?
Yeah,
in
I
there?
saw the big
I've
can,
been
yes.
like debating that one for a while, but I feel like it's so obvious when I pull it. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
wait till everyone forgets what it is.
I mean, good luck.
I don't know, how are you?
Oh, that one is kind of a.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that.
Really? That's
Yeah, right?
Ooh. That is a
that's
totally different smell than it tastes. Wow. Wow.
Whew.
Because I was looking at it thinking like lager, like a yin
I
yang.
almost want to go like black IPA, but it's not.
I was looking
Not
at
dark
it.
enough.
No.
I am going IPA. I'm doing it.
It has the flavor of an IPA, and I see where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm fucking going for it. I'm going IPA. I'm going 7.3, and I'm going 54. 54.
54.
All right, so I'm not 100% on this one yet. So
I'm definitely not either, but
I'm gonna go lager.
Come on, fake it till you make it, bro.
I'm going lager,
Lager.
but I want to say it's an IPA, but I'm gonna go lager, and I'm gonna say it's a bitter ass lager. I'm gonna pull out a fucking 75.
75 ABV.
6.2.
Ooh, kind of high on a lager. All right, I'm feeling it.
Because I don't know what the fuck this is, and it's confusing me.
Dooley, I'm gonna go with you. Dennis is drinking.
Everything I want to believe, and then in my head, like I know I'm wrong.
Brown ale.
Okay.
Brown note.
All right.
Brown
Okay.
ale.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I misheard.
Yeah, just brown note.
All right,
Brown
let's talk.
Ignore him.
Go
I-
away and come back and let's talk about it.
I'm listening. This is Fraser Crane. I'm listening.
5.8.
He's not old enough for
He's
that.
too young for
Yeah,
that
he's-
one.
Yeah, he's not old enough for that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he
55.
I feel like that.
You're a
might,
dick. All right.
I feel like that might be an IPA. You're right there.
By the way, dude, I went 54, so just
I think
Oh,
that you.
My bad.
IPA.
IPA.
IPA,
IPA.
6.5.
What are you fucking
And-
3?
45.
Oh, he rolls up the middle finger on you. Can you top that with 2? Oh wait, what do you?
All right, so
It's in here somewhere. I just gotta find it.
you ready?
Yes.
Just
Tell
so
me
you
I'm
know, I
right.
flicked them off twice.
All right.
Fuck, I failed.
I am
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Dooley.
flying, dog. I fucking failed.
Dooley. Get ready. I need you to look up
Damn,
IBU.
Belgian too.
Which I am taking this one all the way.
No.
Oh yeah, this is Raging Bitch by Flying
Fuck,
Dog.
man, we
Fuck.
bought that today,
Yeah,
right?
we did.
We've had this before on the damn podcast too.
I don't.
Yes,
I don't
we
know.
have.
Okay, fine, sure, we have. It doesn't even matter. This is a Belgian IPA, and it is 8.3%. I came in at 8% away.
Such a fucking loser.
So I'm even hesitant to give me that, but it is an IPA, and I am the closest with the
IBUs.
percentage. I do, yeah. I want to know the IBUs.
Especially,
I
yeah, so
do.
we just, yeah.
60.
IBUs.
What?
60.
I came in at 54.
I went over.
Oh,
I went
Dooley-
high. I went
Dooley
like
is
70.
the closest at 55, but I'm the closest on all three of those. I'm gonna take that.
Oh, the commissioner takes a point.
right,
Go
right,
figure.
I'll tell you what. I don't give a shit. I'll put it to a vote.
You can have the fucking point.
Yeah, you're good.
Dooley.
The 2 out of fucking 4 doesn't fucking like. It's already. You're gonna vote with yourself.
I wasn't gonna vote, but I'll take it.
No, dude. Well, even if there's 2 of us out of the 3,
That
you
is
still
true. Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
win.
yeah. That's true. All right.
Damn
I
it,
decline that vote.
All
I
right.
demand a recount. There was 3 of us.
Recount. It's still the same. Fuck.
Damn it! I lose again.
God dang.
Would you have a fart shiver up your fucking spine or something? Like,
You know, my mom always said, "Don't hold
if
in
it comes
farts,"
out of the top of his
'cause
fucking.
it goes up your spine into your brain and comes up with shitty ideas.
All right, so we got plenty of time to kill here.
Oh, yeah.
I have a topic,
Oh shit! Hello.
There's a topic.
and this is
I thought about pulling one of those out.
this is random,
I
but
thought Paul pulled it out, huh?
I'm
My entire life, I have no kids. Winning.
Strong with this one, the force.
To all my friends who have kids, sorry, not sorry. Hashtag. You do that little double
stomach
finger
game.
thing.
Anyway, so what is your favorite way to travel? Do you prefer to take vacations?
Planes.
Planes?
But, there was. I didn't know there was.
I planes, trains, boats, or
What's a
automobiles.
vacation?
I mean,
no, an airplane, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'd rather be there in fucking 30 minutes or 3 hours than drive across the fucking country and fucking.
What's a vacation?
Yeah, that's
Seriously, what's a vacation?
good question for you, Dooley. I'll pass to you.
We had a fucking very serious
Well,
vacation.
yes, you did. I didn't.
Yeah, well, you were not part of our vacation.
depends
I understand
on
that, I'm
the
saying.
distance. Like, if it was like here to California,
I drove that.
fucking, I mean,
Fuck driving that,
And
dude. That's like a week, right?
2.5 days.
4 days.
2.5.
Well, all right. So it's 4 if you drive it yourself.
No, I did 2.5 days by myself.
Did you not sleep? That's
Nope.
like fucking 12 hours of sleep maximum.
Nope.
I am-
literally
I am-
straight up.
I'm playing.
Remember Joke Cola?
Don't
see,
give a fuck.
like, if I need to go to, like, I don't know, the
Remember Joe-
Bahamas.
You have to fly.
Yeah.
Or cruise.
Chris,
Take your cruise.
Chris.
I'm not. All right. So the reason I bring this up, I am not going to lie. I love flying. I am a huge fan of flying. However, I feel like a good 3-day vacation
drive.
can sometimes, yes, a drive
yeah.
be just as good as a plane vacation. And,
Driving by yourself.
well,
Oh, yeah, if you-
even if you're with your significant other, like you
Yeah, what's up?
escape for 2 or 3 days. And I admit, in our industry, it's not always the easiest thing to do. However, you just go away for 2 to 3 days. Like for us, it might be Richmond. It might be the Skyline Drive in the Eastern Virginia Mountain or the Western Virginia Mountains.
Which, I mean, that's what I was saying, like, distance-wise. Like, I mean, when we went to
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. Like,
DC.
yeah, I didn't mind that fucking drive. Like, 4-hour fucking drive up, 4-hour drive back, well, whatever. But it's,
How far are you going?
like, right at the stadium.
DC. Like, to
Well,
the
depending on
Redskins.
traffic, yeah.
Yeah, we did it in the middle of the fucking night. On the way back, it was a lot more congested.
Yeah, it was like, it was like, there's an accident. Fucking where? Like, there's
Right
no
there-
accident
we
at
never-
all.
we never
Right
saw
there
it.
on 95 where it bottlenecks right by Quantico. Yeah, that's usually where you're gonna get fucked.
And, dude, it was like right in where fucking you start
No,
leaving.
man, like
Maryland,
we left the stadium, then we went to dinner.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
your little victory dinner. I saw
which
the post.
that shit was.
It was amazing. It was definitely worth the stop.
Yeah. Granted, we were all
Happy
like,
Pig or whatever the fuck that place was called.
we were like, wait, where the fuck are we going? Like, and then it was like, oh
worth
shit! Like,
every fucking moment. Worth
looked good.
that
It
was
looked
worth
fucking
every
delicious.
moment stuck in traffic.
especially pooping in that fucking bathroom.
That McDonald's bathroom, halfway
with the Wi-Fi.
It was just outside of Richmond, just north of Richmond. We had the fucking everyone had like, yep. It's
Producer
time.
had to go to the bathroom. I had
This
to
is
go to
not this is not where Alex thought this conversation would go, but he knew.
Well,
somewhere.
I have to say, like, God bless the free Wi-Fi at McDonald's.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a road trip fan. You have no idea.
I text Steele while I was doing it. Like, guess what I'm
Yeah.
Hey,
doing?
guess what I'm doing, buddy?
I don't text people while I'm doing it, but I have to admit, if I'm on a road trip, McDonald's is a fucking godsend. Like, you're just
Dude.
like, I can go in there, and I don't have to buy anything, but I feel like I need to. So
The odds of me leaving McDonald's without chicken nuggets are very slim.
I was gonna say, like,
Hey,
it's
I just
usually
pooped
like
in your
a drink,
bathroom.
like a smoothie, or
Oh, no,
a
no.
fucking coffee, or
no.
I'm
Chicken
not
nuggets.
a coffee fan, but like caramel
Chicken
macchiato shit is
you
good.
get in line. It's like,
Chicken
hey,
nuggets,
I
hell
feel like
yeah,
I just
honey
had to
mustard
buy
sauce.
something because
Yeah.
I just pooped
Dennis
in your
is with
bathroom.
me on the chicken nuggets.
Hell yeah,
Like,
and a honey mustard sauce. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love chicken nuggets, but I don't eat a lot or
It's like-
drink a lot, to be quite frank, when I'm traveling long distances.
oh, Dooley and
Oh,
I were
sweet.
fucking
I'm
crushing
good.
fucking beef jerky.
Dude, like,
Okay, snacks don't count.
I'm
like
good.
I have to keep my eye right on the fucking road, and Jason's just like in my eye view. He's like, "Here you go." I'm like,
Oh, dude! First off, that's beautiful because I've definitely been the person that's like reaching into the back seat to grab like one of 3 bags. You don't know which one you're grabbing, so you pull it up into the front seat, and like once you get into the front seat, you're like, "Shit, it's not the bag I need." Like you throw it in the back, and then you grab the next bag, and it's like, "Shit, no, it's a different bag."
The producer was in the back seat.
When you go back for the 3rd time, it's the same bag as the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the bag that you want is like inevitably
Honestly,
out of
'cause
reach.
everybody loves it whenever whenever I go on, like whenever I have to drive, we have to drive long distances. They love me because I don't have to stop. I literally don't.
Oh,
I could drive from here to DC and back and not have to stop except for gas.
I'm not gonna lie,
that's
I've
it.
gone 10 hours with 2 stops, and
Like for the trip across from whenever I left
20
California.
hours. 20 hours.
Yeah.
how many stops?
1.
1 stop. See, I stopped. I stopped.
No, I'm lying to you. It was 2 stops because it was gas.
I stopped once for gas and then once for the bathroom.
I'm saying
That was
like,
it.
like for whenever I was
Well,
coming
I guess
from,
technically twice for the bathroom because I went to the bathroom while I
about
stopped
an
for gas.
hour north of
Gas and
Sacramento
bathroom only
from
counts for
Beale Air
gas.
Force Base.
Exactly.
Out here
Yeah.
to Virginia Beach. I literally, like, seriously, the only time I stopped was for gas, and whenever I stopped for gas, I went to the bathroom. Otherwise, I didn't have to stop. I stopped once, like, to actually sleep, and that was whenever I finally got to Ohio. And I stopped at my dad's house and everything and slept for, like, maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then, boom, when I got back on the road.
See, I made it to Florida in like 9.5, and I was like, I made it from here to Jacksonville in 9.5 hours.
Yeah, if you're doing about 85, yeah, that's pretty.
I
that's
followed
all right.
truckers.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Best way to do it.
I drove from here to Fort Polk in 19 hours. And Mom was like, "How fucking fast are you going?"
Yeah,
and
like,
I was like,
didn't pay
I was
attention.
behind a trucker, Mom.
I didn't really check the speed.
like, I was passing truckers
Passing truckers.
in the Miata.
Oh, you're brave.
Yeah, you are definitely
I follow the truckers because when they slow down, you slow down, and it's just like, oh, there's a cop coming. All right,
Yeah.
cool, no problem. And
Well,
then
like-
they speed up, you speed up. Like,
No,
cool.
like
CB channel 19.
once you break the fucking state lines, it's when you put up your radar detector and fucking go.
Nah, it depends on the state, but I never had a radar detector. I was just reckless with my speeding.
They're illegal in Maryland.
Yeah, and
They're illegal here. I mean, I just
But
again,
like, as
I
soon
was
as you
just.
hit North Carolina all the way to Louisiana, they're illegal.
Oh, that was good, sir. I like that. Yeah.
Damn it, no, I wish I had a fresh one.
You want one? I'll get
No,
you one.
man, I'm still got one.
Okay.
We're gonna pop another one. Like, what's the next topic?
That was.
Well, that was your topic.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was all I had planned. I didn't.
Dennis has.
I've got questions. Hey, why does food that's unhealthy taste better than healthy food?
Oh, that's
Because it's unhealthy.
Fat.
yeah, fat. That's easy.
Yeah, right.
Easy.
Fat is the fucking answer there, and I don't.
You know what? Hold on. I have a Dooley.
Ooh.
I need you to look something up, sir.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
Does
hummus.
cauliflower have a greater fat content than potatoes?
I don't think either
Don't
one of
think
them
it.
have fat.
You know what? Let's find out.
I love how soft and serious he got on that one.
Welcome to Thursday's podcast.
The Party Cast.
Does cauliflower
Available on Spreaker.
have a greater fat content
And
than
Stitcher.
potatoes?
Potatoes.
I said potatoes.
I want tachos.
He was talking while I was talking.
I try.
I dare say.
How dare you, sir? So I thought of a new one,
Uh-oh.
and I didn't bring it up to any of you, but like,
Oh, here we go.
Well, you love surprises.
Yes, he
well,
does.
because like how the producers always like literally. Only Dennis.
I feel like I was too late to come in, and then I was like, well, I could, but then
All right, one more time.
All right.
Are you still googling Dooley?
Yes, he is.
Dooley, you have to join though. You ready?
Literally.
And we cut for a second there.
So like we're big fans of
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny, and like
I'm mad you had to think about that. By the way,
So, dude, like, come
we're
on,
big
man.
fans of shit.
who are we big fans of? But like we had to come up with our own. Like Alex has to go pee. So hopefully not on himself this time.
Shots fired.
All right. So,
I got it.
Yeah, he's all got it.
so all right, Dooley, where are you at on the? Is there fat even in potatoes?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Dooley's like, oh no.
He's got two screens. He's working.
I know, but he's got a serious post going right there.
He really wants to know if
he's
there's
just
fat
really
in any of this shit. And
he is reading.
is there fat in a potato? Like I'm trying to use my culinary knowledge, and I'm going with no.
I'm going with no,
There's
too.
starch,
It's a starch / carb.
but is there a vegetable fat that I'm unaware of because I just refuse to fucking believe that vegetables are a thing? Starch, yes.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, for vegetable fat, I don't think there really is.
Like I don't. Nice fucking.
Two things I'd like to
say.
interrupt.
Booyah!
I'd like to interrupt this podcast to say, great fucking steak.
Thank you.
Yeah, second. I have not pissed myself, and although you did not turn around, Jason, I was flicking you off the entire time I was being.
Well, Dooley's Dooley's googling whether or not vegetables have fat.
And while we're waiting on Dooley,
I mean, you might as well just plug
let's
a
talk about
little-
our favorite app.
Our favorite app, Stitcher, because it allows you to listen to some of your favorite ad-free shows with Stitcher Premium, like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, Wolverine, The Lost Trail, Bitch Sesh.
That's your favorite.
It is. It's always my favorite. The Fantasy Footballers and Science Rules, with I have to admit, this is my second favorite, Bill Nye. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. You can also get access to other Stitcher originals plus bonus episodes, comedy albums, and more. It's only $4.99 a month, or if you sign up for a year, it's $34.99 a year. And
Tell
of
them what's
course-
free. Tell them what's free, Alex.
Well, it's free for a month if you use promo code TEAMFATKID for your first month free of Stitcher Premium. And of course, that includes up to 21,000 hours, which I
Dennis,
think at
how
this
many
point,
years? How many years?
Get it.
2.4 years.
Get it? That's right. 2.4 years worth of podcasts. So, of course, if you guys like to listen to podcasts, which we hope
Plus,
you
If
do,
if you like the comedy albums, like Dooley so much enjoys,
you damn right.
there's 300 plus comedy albums on there, and it's all on
3, bro. That takes you a long
Plus,
time to
you
listen
also
to.
get advanced releases.
Yeah, like I still don't know what that means.
Means like
that's
before
because
the-
we
before the
don't do
release.
it. That's all.
Before
that
it's
is.
released, it's released to the
The
premium.
listeners, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like it's what it is. Like, and thank you guys for thank you to Stitcher for being a
Bad
Affiliate.
people.
an affiliate. Did you ever find out, Dooley?
Mhm.
Do potatoes
So-
potatoes have fat?
Potatoes have extremely low amount of fat. Cauliflower has virtually none. Cauliflower is
bitch.
also used to sub out for rice, potatoes, pastas, and other starchy food. So if you're trying to lose weight, that's why cauliflower is like.
So
one
that's
of
why
the-
potatoes taste better than cauliflower.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
And plus, you're
Again, why the fuck is cauliflower portraying itself to be other things?
well, mostly because if you put it into the vegan world, because they make vegan chicken, vegan burger, vegan ribs, vegan all that other shit. Cauliflower has.
Are we just gonna ignore the GMOs and all of the?
You mean the GMO I just
Is
released?
that what we're calling what just happened?
Huh?
Is that what we're calling what just happened? GMOs? 'Cause,
Yes.
I mean, I can think of a couple different things to call it.
Genetically modified.
Odors? Yeah, sure. Nice.
So it's not me anymore, producer.
Yeah, I don't know if it showed up
It's
on
Dennis.
on tape, but it should have. So,
On tape, were we kidding retro?
Yeah, we're on tape.
Do you
Cut
know
the
what
tape.
Do you
Cut
know what
the
tape
tape.
is?
it's not video. What do you call this?
Audio, MP3.
I thought we were going all the way back to like
The 80s?
no like
Wav.
Cassette tape?
the Eminem
Multimedia.
song where he was talking shit about Mariah Carey and like cut the tape. I'm Superman, bitch.
Come on, spit some.
Okay, then. So, what were we talking about?
Well, we were talking. Well, Dooley was trying to figure out whether or not like there was fat in a potato.
Yes, and cauliflower apparently has
Yeah,
almost no fat, and that's why it's taking over for the potato. And fuck.
And also, cauliflower has a high
I'm-
abundance of vitamin C, folate, vitamin K, vitamin B6, and potassium.
Don't get fired, Dooley. No,
I might just get some cauliflower rice. I don't know.
fucking-
It got recalled.
First off,
damn it! The
cauliflower
producer
cannot
is
be
right
rice.
beside me.
Cauliflower cannot be rice.
Truth.
No.
It's
Truth.
a substitute.
Truth.
I don't. Yeah, a substitute. Cauliflower cannot be rice.
put it through a
Cauliflower rice
ricer.
is false advertising.
If you put it
put it
through a
through a
ricer,
ricer.
now it's just mashed cauliflower.
Yeah.
So is vegan chicken.
Yeah,
It don't
exactly.
taste like
false
no damn
fucking
chicken.
advertising.
That's soy.
It don't taste like no goddamn chicken.
I have to admit, I do want to try the whole fucking meat carrot thing.
Yeah, I do too. I really do
Oh,
too.
whoa. Good segue. Because I have a topic.
You have a topic on that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
because
beautiful.
have you guys seen the plant butter?
What?
Oh, I just broke Dennis's mind. He's like,
Is that like that what's it, the Smart Balance or whatever it is?
I don't
Because
fucking
my
know.
mom uses that stuff. That's why,
No, like this. So
kosher.
now they have a plant-based butter. Wait, because now they have plant-based.
If it's got mushrooms in it, I can't have it anyway. So.
I mean, you know, it probably has mushrooms in it.
yeah, mushrooms are in every.
Vegans are
thing.
literally trying to kill Dennis.
They are.
And
Fuck you.
They're out there hunting him down. They're trying to hide mushrooms and shit.
Well,
Like
it's the
this.
only way they can make anything
Dennis.
taste like meat.
Truth. I mean, it is. Oh fuck! You pulled up. Country Crock has plant. It's literally
Oh
called
hell
plant,
no!
plant
That
butter.
Burn that shit. No,
What is
hell
the
no.
difference between plant
Hold on,
butter
that's actually a really good point. Does plant butter burn?
ask California?
All right.
And
So,
have-
plant butter is there anything different between plant butter and marjoram? Like, what is?
And margarine,
Yeah, did I say marjoram?
marjoram, yeah.
Marjoram.
Does
That's
it-
a herb.
That's an herb.
Yes, that's an
You
area.
put that in Polish kielbasa.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So margarine and plant butter. Is there a difference?
Well, because margarine is like literally what 1 or 2 chemicals away from being
Butter?
plastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's literally like 2 things away from being plastic.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, shit, man. Like, there's a lot of things out there that are like, you're talking about molecules.
Well, molecules.
When you're talking about things on a molecular state.
I'm sorry, I'm not the molecular chemist.
All right.
Good
I'm
job.
a butcher.
Yeah.
Before I forget, there's a beer in front of us.
There is.
And
Hello, how are you?
I have tried it, and I'm still slightly stoned. So I'm almost curious to see what everyone else guesses. In particular, at this moment, Dooley, you're up first, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
well, that's rude.
Well, it's normal.
You've
Like,
won the last
yeah, it's normal for the winner to go
almost
first.
won the last 4.
I'm gonna go with an IPA.
I would back you on that. I mean, because let's be honest, like, I would say 85% of the beers that we buy are IPAs.
Yeah.
And Dennis hates 85% of them.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
IPA. I'm gonna go with
Yep.
40,
40.
and then I'm gonna go 6.
6%. Heard that. Dennis or Jason?
Definitely not IPA.
Jason.
I think it's an IPA.
All right.
I have no fucking clue. They
Yeah.
make plant butter with olive. It,
may remind you of margarine.
time out.
What the?
They make plant butter with olive oil, and like they're all plants. Like so, like you didn't start with olive oil when you made your fucking plant butter. I'm so mad about this plant butter. I'm about to get up on my chair and preach to the world like Alex does
you
getting
know,
chicken
there's
wings.
some
Wait,
Chicken
You're
wings.
fucking right with the chicken
wait.
wing.
Just to cut y'all for a second, just the way they made that, where it says new.
Ew.
Country Crock, Davey. A product
Turn
that may
around.
remind
Turn-
you of margarine.
it's on the
around.
screen behind you.
I know, but that hurts my neck.
It's a bunch of crock.
That is a bunch of crock. It's crock
Dairy
of shit.
free.
Country Crock, I used to love you.
So hold on. No,
It used to be a good butter.
No, it was never
butter.
It tasted
But
good.
they made really good Tupperware.
Especially back in the 80s.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm
You're
okay with
Grandma,
that.
why do you got like 15 things of butter in your fridge? right?
Wait, all right, hold on. We're
Honey,
getting a
that
bit.
shit whipped cream.
We're
How
getting a
many
bit.
times did you go into your grandma's fridge and try to find the butter or the country crock?
We're getting a bit
Sorry.
off topic here.
I know, man. Like, all right, so
Before all
it's
the
an
beer is
IPA.
gone, yeah,
it's an
let's-
IPA. It's 5.2.
5.2.
And hold on. I'm gonna go 45.
45. Dennis.
IPA.
IPA.
Did
Yeah,
we
no,
already
all of us went IPA.
Yeah, everybody went IPA. 5.9. And say 50.
50. All right. Now
That's nasty as shit. Yes, the butcher does not like IPAs. The butcher likes stouts and porters.
I am an
like the
IPA
dark
fan.
beer.
I
Now, there is one IPA out there. Well, there's two, actually, IPAs that I like. The Hardywood's, was it the Hopkeeper that we had on the podcast at one time?
look, you know how many beers we've had on this? I don't fucking know.
Huh?
Thank God he had his pants pulled up.
Right? Fucking shit.
I ain't got no pants on.
Yeah.
Dooley, now that you're
We're
back,
explicit, but we're not that explicit.
get
right?
ready. Get ready to look some shit up.
Did you want Hopkeeper? Like he called.
No.
It seems.
No, it said there's only two IPAs I like. The Hopkeeper from Hardywood, and then there's the Southern Tier's Imperial IPA Cinnamon Roll.
Oh, you ready for all of us to be disappointed?
It's not a fucking IPA. It's a lager.
No, it's a Keller Pilsner.
A Pilsner?
This is
That tastes shitty for a Pilsner.
This is Bell of Hope by Devil's Backbone.
Hey, I'd rather drink your damn Teddy than this shit.
Well, all right. Don't knock the Teddy.
Well, I can.
This is 4.8%. Closest person coming in is Jason at 5.2. Dooley, do you have an IBU on the Bell of Hope?
You said
Pilsner.
ABV was what?
4.8.
40.
40? Mm-hmm. No, Dooley came in closest with that one.
He hit that one on the... Didn't he hit it on the net?
He hit it on the nose. I feel like
That means he gets a fucking point.
we gotta give it to Dooley.
New Hops Roulette rules. He gets a
You got
fucking
lucky
point.
as shit, you little...
Gotta give it to Dooley.
I guess I'm good at IBUs, bitch.
I don't
right.
understand it. What did I say it was?
You know why? Because
For IBU or ABV?
IBU.
What?
Uh, 45.
And it was 40. So I'm getting
Yeah.
better at this.
You are.
Kinda,
Getting
not,
better.
not
Getting
really.
better.
I'm still in training. I'm still in what you call.
I'm surprised all of us went IPA. Like
It
that
tastes
was
like an
that was a
IPA.
very hoppy.
Yes,
Pilsner.
I think it's the hop that those, like when you taste it, for a Pilsner that is hoppy as fuck.
That is hoppy.
Because
It's
like when
very
you take
hoppy.
a Teddy is a Pilsner, and it's triple hop, but it's not.
Hop like that.
Yeah, like
Not-
that.
they don't add the dry hops and everything at the end.
Yeah,
that shit ain't hop like that.
That shit has balls on it.
All right, Audible.
Speaking of Audible, not a sponsor,
Look
but
at that fucking transition.
speaking of Audible, not, like I've been listening to. Okay, so like we were last time we talked about Audible, and I'm just a big fan.
Oh God damn it!
Did it get you? Did it get you?
You know how long that has been?
all over his pants and
It's been like 2 fucking weeks. All right.
All right,
Like,
so speaking of Audible, last time we talked about Audible, I was still in the middle of Humble Pie, which
look here, Griffin.
Which you finished.
I finished. Now I'm transitioned
Because I don't know
into
if
Heat.
anyone can smell what I just did.
So you're listening to Heat now. Okay.
Heat, yeah. Bill Buford,
Something like that,
Buford, like great fucking story, and like I'm just so like it's confused. I don't want to say it's confusing. Like I'm listening to this story of this guy's life who came into an industrial kitchen late in life, like in his late 30s, and I mean, I walked the first day I walked into an industrial kitchen, I was 14. And like, so he's coming in his late 30s, and I can only fucking imagine like what my life would be like if like I walked into a kitchen 5 years ago. And
I can tell you right now, none of us would be sitting here.
but like when you put your life in perspective, and like how this guy met Marco Pierre White,
Just
and
by the off chance, because he was
throwing a dinner party, and like, but then like, because like we listened to Devil in the Kitchen. Well, Dooley and I have the Devil
I
in the
laughed my
Kitchen.
ass off on that
Marco Pierre, yeah, because you can relate, and then you listen to Humble Pie. When I say listen to, only is like I'll be honest, I don't fucking read shit.
Does he have a book?
Who?
Oh no, because you're talking about like
And
walking
how-
into a kitchen late in life. Go ahead, you're good.
Oh, so then I listened to Humble Pie, which Gordon Ramsay also worked for Marco Pierre White.
Wait, give me 2 seconds.
You got 2 seconds, bro.
Too long, bro.
All right, so I can't continue my story.
No, go. You're
Because
good.
it kept on buzzing in and out.
Oh.
Sorry. I
Okay,
don't know if it
so
was my headphones or not.
so I'm listening to the third book, and Marco Pierre White comes up in every fucking book, and it's astonishing to me that he retired at like 38. Marco Pierre White retired at 38 years old. Like, holy...
Wait, I thought you saw the hotel. Like, or did he retire completely and then sold that? Because I know he like bought a hotel.
He retired from cooking, fucker.
Oh.
He still owns shit.
He is probably
I forgot.
very well invested.
He has a fucking driver.
I want to get to that point. Hey, Chase.
If you're not working, can you drive
No
me around?
offense, but Chase is probably the last person I would want.
I have a driver. It's called Dooley. So do you, Alex. It's called Dooley.
I'm just saying,
Dooley right now is like,
Chase
fuck,
is-
I'm the driver.
Chase's car breaks down like every other week.
Yeah, we sit in the back seat. Dooley is right now putting all that shit together in his head like, fuck me.
Yep, he's gonna go.
Die and be a hero, or live long enough to become the villain. Like, I want a driver. Fuck, I'm the driver.
Oh, I'm sure at some point in Penguin was the driver, right?
Who?
Penguin?
I
Dennis,
think-
can you help me
I
out
think
there?
he's calling you an ultimate
Gotham?
villain at some point.
In Gotham.
In Gotham.
oh.
Penguin started out as the driver, right?
No,
No? He was never the driver. He was the assistant?
He was just always OG.
he was assistant.
Yeah, he was the crazy chick's assistant. Anyway, what do you got? And it's like you started
'cause-
searching some shit.
Well, I was looking, but
you
it
were
doesn't have
Dooley
any
was
books.
searching some shit. Like I don't
Well,
know.
no, because like you're talking about people like get into a kitchen and later in life and everything, and I've seen him plenty of times like where he's always cooking in pretty much everything I see except for the comedy stuff he did. Stephen Fry, but I was looking for his looking to see if maybe he had a book about like what made him want to become a chef and everything, and unfortunately all his books are about fiction stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, because I've seen him plenty of times, like especially like on Bones and everything, and then like with him and Hugh Laurie, where they do a lot of comedy stuff and everything. But he cooks whenever he does it too. So it's like I was trying to find that, but unfortunately it didn't pan out. Sorry.
Wait, side question.
Yeah.
Dennis, would you, like, you've been a butcher for 17 years, 18 years now?
I'm about 16 years. Yeah.
Okay.
You were so close, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
He
you
just-
consider?
He just thinks we're all old.
Would you consider jumping into
Fucking am old, bitch.
like the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so
I thought about it, and I've actually thought I literally have thought about maybe for right now, just like as a side job and everything, like going and applying because I do know how to cook. I don't have the
There's no
we've
doubt
seen
you know how to
yeah,
cook.
yeah. You see my post, but at the same time, I have no line experience
on the level of
of the way I want
Like
to
the
cook.
food that you cook, it's like, yeah, I fucked that shit up. But then it's like, I have 15 of these, and you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, yeah. Trust me. I'm like, I'm. It didn't break. We're good.
Doki doki.
It's okie dokie. But at the same time, like, all right, yeah, I make. That's why I should say people laugh at how much food I make because I do. I feed myself, my roommate, her boyfriend. I feed my bartender, and then there's still leftovers, for afterwards. For the next day, usually for my roommate's lunch the next day. And I know, yes, you want me to bring food over. I know.
no.
I figured-
No, because
I-
when I raised my hand, it's like because I don't want to forget shit.
Okay, I got you.
Because Alex made a valid point
Okay.
in a previous podcast about the home chef.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. Like, I started thinking about it, and then like the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, he's fucking right. Like, that's right, Alex. I said you're right.
Passion.
The passion.
That's
the passion.
what it's about.
And
Passion.
because how many like dinner parties have you gone to where like the person made enough food for like 5 people and there's 8 there? You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I'm just gonna take this small. Like, I can crush this. I can crush all this by myself.
Well,
like,
that's why I always joke. Because back in the day, like I knew how to cook, but at the time I didn't want to cook because it's just pretty much just me eating it. So I'm like, especially when I was living with the vegan. But at the time, like I always, the way I look at whenever I'm making food, I would rather have too much than not enough, because that's the most embarrassing thing.
That's
That's the most embarrassing thing you could ever have happen. Is like,
I am with you 100%. Dude.
I'm sorry, I can't feed you or you or you or you or you because I
Whoever
didn't buy
brings
enough.
mashed potatoes better double up.
Ah, shoot!
Dude,
I make enough for 15 people, and I'm only
Mashed
feeding
potatoes,
3.
The
like,
producer,
oh,
like, if you say you're bringing mashed potatoes, the producer will make mashed potatoes.
I
Just
feel like
because
that's fair though. Like
she
I don't
doesn't
even care.
believe
I
that
literally
you're-
go through.
You
at
could
least
bring
a 10
3
pound
pounds
bag.
of mashed potatoes, and I will still probably match you. And
Well, I
it's
mean,
probably
like,
worth
when you
it.
think about when you think about when you're like, it's food math, and Dooley and I go through this all the time. Like we cook for
6 ounces of protein, 4 ounces of starch, 3 ounces of veg,
No,
an ounce of miscellaneous. And
You're
an
underselling
ounce
yourself, sir. We're 8 ounce protein, 4 ounce, like
8
4 ounce
ounces of
starch,
protein?
4
And
ounce.
the funny thing is, sometimes
We're cooking
Yeah, I got you.
1
No, I
pound
know
of
what you're
food per person because we are fat kids.
Yeah.
And like, let's be honest, like, there's going to be some fat kids that show up and they're
I don't
going to
even
eat
cook 8 ounce
16.
steaks at the
They're going to
house.
eat 16 ounces of
And
fucking shit.
at work, we'll ask like, what's the demographic? Is it like older people, younger people, bigger people, smaller people? Like, we have this one. It's
Older people
Like,
eat
when
less.
AutoZone shows up and they're having a party,
wings.
no, like,
I mean, sometimes.
we're all right. So we're gonna go a pound
Yeah,
a pound and a half
but
per
when you have
person.
people that are like 55, 60, then you're going to do 8
Yeah,
ounces
we
per
cut
person.
it back. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
'Cause
food
they want,
math,
but they want
man.
good food,
Yeah.
but they don't eat as much.
And the whole thing is like
I learned that early on in the butcher.
and I tell everyone, like, food math is very simple math.
yeah, you just got to know who you're feeding.
You got to know how far do you cook your meat?
Well, that and then because I apply that pretty much every day at work because
Yeah.
whenever like somebody's like, hey, I need a prime rib that's big enough to feed like 8 people. I'm like, okay, are you feeding adults, children, you like big eaters, small
Yeah.
eaters, middle eaters? And they're like, why do I need to know that? I'm like, so I know how big to make the roast because
I
a normal average serving is going to be 8 ounces of meat
Yeah.
8 ounces per person.
A ribeye loin runs you like what, $175 roughly.
Whole one usually about 175, 200, depending on how big it is. Yeah.
Well, let's
Like,
say
what-
in the restaurant
my-
industry, at
my little
an
running
average
joke-
of 13 pounds, I'd say closer to 150.
Yeah, but we're only getting like fucking thin steaks out that bitch. Like,
my little running joke. My
Depending
little
on how
running
thick you
joke that
cut
I
it, yeah.
have is: are we feeding John Panettes?
yeah,
There you go. Hell yeah.
Solo Famato!
Solo Famato. All right, get 17 prime ribs, 15 ribs. Make that 17.
It truly, honestly, depends on the display. Like, are you cutting the prime rib for them? Because
carving station
like, if you're doing a
is-
carving station, like an action station, is what we
Yeah.
call them in the
Yeah.
biz.
In the biz.
Great segue, even though it's not a segue. We have a beer.
Great segue. Carving station. Hey, guess what? Beer.
That's a pouring station, sir.
Yes. That is called the open bar.
I don't feel like I needed a segue. I just needed an excuse.
Hello, how are you?
It worked out. So, beer. Yeah, see? Everybody.
See, I'm still fucking confused, and I don't know if it's still the pumpkin in my cup.
There ain't no pumpkin left in this cup after the last 2 beers.
I don't know what it is about me, but I keep on feeling like I'm drinking something close to Miller.
Oh, damn.
Because you have 2 in front of you.
They're both empty. By the way, Dennis.
Now, there's a segue if I ever heard it.
Prospect.
That is a segue.
How long? Did we decide on how long Dennis is going to be a prospect?
Well, we have Dennis. Dennis, I don't know if you noticed, but on the
I know I've worked my way up.
He doesn't have a t-shirt.
No.
I at least bring beer for Jason.
on the
Is that like the... He doesn't have a t-shirt yet.
Dennis, look at the board.
feel like when he gets a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, we finally made you from G1, like because G2 is peeling off, so I that's
I said,
why
fuck it, let's just put.
I just moved the plugs around so we made you the B. Like so, hey,
I feel so
you
special
moved up.
right
You
now.
moved up. There's not G1 and G2. Now you have your own. You have your own headphone volume.
Because at first it was like, oh, Dennis will be here every once in a while, every week for like 2 months now. It's like
It's been longer than
fuck
2
it,
months.
like-
Dude. Like he's Dennis is furniture now. All right, so this beer.
that chair
Yes,
has enough
this
farts
beer.
of you in it, brother.
I am going. I'm nowhere on stable ground here. I'm going IPA at 6, and I'm gonna go with 38 IBU.
I'm gonna back it down a little bit from IPA to pale ale.
Okay.
I don't think it has the hops to back up an IPA. Just from my beer knowledge, that I know that IPAs. Yeah, Alex is one eyeing me right now.
Well, it makes me happy because out of everything, like if you disagree with me, I feel like I have a better chance.
Yeah,
It's like, excuse me, Bengals.
the Bengals over here trying to get a win. I'm going with that's a pale ale. I'm going that's a 4.2% ABV, and that's
4.2.
alcohol by volume for you guys listening at home. And the IBU, I think is low as well. I'm going to put it at a 26. And for you guys listening at home, that's the Imperial Bitterness Unit.
Dennis.
You're impressed. Right now, you're so impressed.
Sure. That's what we'll go with. Impressed. Yes. Intimidated.
Intimidated? I said impressed. You
I'm
said
scared.
intimidated.
I'm scared.
That's two different things, dude. Impressed and intimidated.
Anybody say pale ale?
Not to you. I will be on Dennis's
What?
Pale ale?
Pale, yeah, pale ale's been said, but are you going? Are you going pale ale?
Yeah, I'm going pale ale.
Pale ale. We got a second pale ale.
That's two.
Fuck both.
Okay.
ABV at 5.6. I wonder where these weird noises are coming
Can I
from.
get another hit of it?
No.
I'm looking this way, motherfucker. I'll go with a 28.
Ooh.
Did I go 25 and he went 28?
You went 26.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
26 and 28.
I didn't even hear yours, so sorry.
Well,
Dooley.
I would give it a pass. I would give it a pass.
I'll give that a
fail.
pass. That's a good one.
Pass for sure on my end. Dooley. Where
Pass.
is that? Pass. In which
I'm
gun?
gonna go Pilsner.
Pilsner. Okay.
Ooh.
We'll switch.
Check bills or just bills?
Look,
Just pills.
if it's a fucking check pills, I'll give it to you.
5.4.
5.4.
And
Jason, you're 4.2. You got plenty of room.
I'm definitely trying to go to fucking. I think it's on
say
11.
30.
30? All right. Well,
Watch this be like a blow off your face, like 12%er. Like,
12%er, 100 IBU.
It's so smooth.
this is. None of us got this right. Virginia Beer. Saving Daylight Citrus Wheat.
Fuck, it's a wheat?
It's
Is
a
it citrus wheat? What the?
Ale brewed with grapefruit
So
and orange
close.
peel.
I think
So
they
that
just-
explains the bitterness coming in with the grapefruit. This is a 4.9%.
Fucking A, Jason.
Closest
Don't
without
blame
going
me.
over is Jason. Got to give him that one. So Dooley, I do not see IBU. I need you to start looking that up.
So what did I almost get? How close was I?
Yeah, almost might be a generous
A reach.
You were over, but
No, you were under. You were the only one under. It is Saving Daylight Citrus Wheat by Virginia Beer Company.
What was
that on a $1.50
ABV?
shelf?
It was 4.2. You came in, or I'm sorry, it was 4.9. Fuck, hold on. Yeah, 4.9. God damn,
4.9.
it's beautiful. 4.9. You came in at 4.2. You were the only one that went under, and you were
still
pretty
not-
much the
I'm still
closest.
And the
I'm still-
IBUs are 25.
Oh shit, Jason, 26.
Oh, I went over.
You know what though? You were still the closest, and
On both? So
on-
do I
on
get a
both.
point?
Yeah, I'm giving you the point, sir.
I finally got a fucking point.
Woo!
Still losing my ass, but I still got a point.
I'll give you half a clap.
Half a clap. Can you stop it?
It's 12 seconds. There you go.
What'd you do to stop it? Click another sound effect?
No, just click it again.
Oh, so you can stop it.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it just started over.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how these buttons work. I don't do that shit.
All right.
My job.
Well, here's the fun thing, and I feel like we're gonna have to do this because even though I feel like it's a bad idea, it needs to happen. Currently, I have a point. Dooley has a point. Jason has a point.
The Butcher has nothing.
The Butcher has nothing. So I feel like this requires
One more round.
hopefully.
Just one.
Hopefully.
We're already over an hour on this.
Wait. I have to go Bruce Buffer. And it's time!
Weighing in at this corner.
With 1 win, 0 losses for this round.
Well, let's hope this is it because this is the
This is the final round
This is
of
the
Hops
final
Roulette
beer.
on Thursday.
This is the final beer. All right.
Let's not even lie to the fucking people. We know there's more beers in there.
In this corner, coming in at a whopping height of 4.0.
Good job. Good job,
Bleeding
Dooley.
Balls Fossee!
So,
Because that's how we start the podcast. Hey,
I can't wait till
we
we
just
get on
came
this
up with the fucking name of the fucking podcast. Bleeding Balls Fossee. My brother will definitely fucking click.
What?
Bleeding Balls Fossee.
Oh, shit, yeah.
My brother will definitely click on that immediately. Sorry, guys, on Thursday. I apologize in advance. When you get this far into the podcast, remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave
And also,
comments.
it just gets worse and
Check us
worse
out on
as you
Stitcher.
go. And remember, do not listen to this while you're driving.
Remember to use Team Fat Kid as your promo code on Stitcher Premium.
get 1 month for free.
Why are you waving? You look like you're waving a fart back at Dennis, and I'm fucking stoked if you did, because
No, he's not.
you owe him some things.
What are you talking about? They just think.
Alex cannot wait until we get our real podcast table, and he's not sitting next to you anymore. Like, it's like
That's what everybody
You
says.
don't even know. It's probably the other way
You're a
around.
sneaky motherfucker.
he's like, yeah, but you still sit across the table from
Well,
him.
Dooley, you're sitting next to me too, so just worry.
Oh, it's all
Just
kinds of
worry.
snuggle.
That's all I'm saying, Dooley. Just worry.
I just like how I'm over here by myself.
It'll just be that one day where I'm just like silent but deadly smiling. I won't even speak on the podcast. It'll just be me sitting over here, and every now and then Dooley and Dennis will just be like, "What? What the fuck just happened?"
There's all right.
Yeah, that was Jason.
did you
No, it wasn't. Oh yes, yeah,
Right,
it
it
must
was.
have been.
Did
I-
it right next to you.
Did anyone else drink the beer?
Not yet.
Because there was that.
Not yet.
That one threw my head around a little bit.
That's definitely an IPA.
Whoa, yeah. Oh.
That definitely smells delicious.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we know why you. Yeah.
I didn't look. I don't even look at the beers that I
It's-
pull, so don't
it's-
act like
it's-
that.
It's on.
99% of the beers we do are IPAs.
It's on that.
That's because
I wouldn't say 99.
Okay, 95.
feeling. I know what the fuck it is.
All right,
Look at
first
how
of
many
all, when I
fucking
when I
strong
gra- when I
ales
when,
we've had, all right.
when
Hold on the
I
fuck on.
grab them off the shelf, I don't look at what the brand is or anything. It's like
Look, we're getting distracted. Let's-
Sorry, but like,
let's-
like,
kinda like
no,
John Panetta and Buffett.
I want
He has to defend his.
to
choices.
address Dennis's point. Like, just because they happen to be IPAs,
Just because it happened.
like we find things like we look at the name of the beer and it's like, hey, we haven't had that one. Let's get it. And like we don't know the style. But it's not our fault that 90% of the breweries make IPAs.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
America is very IPA happy right now.
Oh, it's a little loosey-goosey.
Okay, so that's a double IPA.
double.
I'm going to say double, and I'm going to say it's an 8.4,
Before.
and it's going to be 63 in the IBU.
I love the confidence.
I-
You were just like on that.
I-
Just all right. Not necessarily speeding through it. You were just like, I got.
Oh,
this.
shit. Can I change that to...
God damn it!
No.
Look, I just praised you on confidence. What do you
I
got?
know,
What do
but
you
then-
got? What
but
do you
then-
got? What do you got?
I think it's a hazy IPA.
hazy IPA. Not a double.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep everything else the same because hazies can be fucking weird.
So hazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the color right now. So.
Hazy IPA 8.4.
Yeah.
63.
Yep.
Dennis.
Double
No,
IPA.
sure. Just you want to go 8.4?
Nope, 9%.
9?
Yeah, 9.
9. Heard 9. That's
And 68.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah,
man. I mean, I'm not.
Dooley.
I like it though. It's like it's weird. Like I'm offended and I like it at the same time.
I'm about to open a snacks real quick.
Dooley.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
pay attention, motherfucker. What do you got? Who
I
you
have to say
texting?
your name one more time.
I feel like if you say his name 3 times and he doesn't do it, then he just gets he forfeits.
Yeah, he just
Okay, so I've had this multiple times.
You think you have?
Stone.
Stone.
Fuck.
Stone what?
Every time Dooley says Stone, I fucking start second.
That's
guessing
when you're
myself.
like, oh shit. Dooley knows his stone.
I believe
He's a stoner.
this is delicious IPA.
Delicious IPA. All right.
No, that's a delicious mortar.
Stone.
That was in the beginning of the podcast.
Delicious.
I believe this is delicious IPA. I have no idea about IBUs or the ABV, but I'll just ballpark those. I'm gonna go 8.5 and 70.
70.
I mean,
You
it's
think it's
Stone.
that
Fuck.
bitter?
I mean, he went stone. Like,
I mean, I get it, but the last Stone we had was
oh shit.
Last time it was 60.
See what sucks is like I was so confident, but just
Yeah,
as
but
you
then
said, when
he
Dooley
drops-
went, like, fuck,
Yeah,
he
like-
knows his stone, and I'm honestly worried, Dooley. Like you have me
he
worried.
had him at Stone.
Exactly. Dooley was like stone. I was
went
like,
to
fuck.
He went
God,
to Stone. Yeah, as soon as he
damn
said it,
it.
I was like, motherfucker.
We've been there. It doesn't even matter.
Hey,
like
we've been to the brewery.
Dooley knows stone more than I appreciate. And
He knows Stone more than like I
people
thought.
that work at Stone.
Like that. Like, I applaud, clap, Dooley. That he found a brand and he loves it and it's fantastic. And I hope to one day be at that level.
I fell in love
Well,
with
you
them
are.
when I first had my first Arrogant Bastard Ale because they said you are not worthy, and I took them up
And
on
you're
that.
still-
All right,
and you're still not.
Fuck all of you. You all went high. God damn it. All right.
Now you're worried it's Stone.
Yeah,
Because that changes things.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie.
But
Like,
Stone
I'm-
does other beers.
I'm not gonna lie. Dooley's on his shit with Stone. I'm 50% sure it's Stone just by the fact that Dooley is sure it's Stone. So I'm not gonna say it's Stone, but his confidence is
Dooley
so.
is Dooley watching you pull the fucking cap.
No, I'm not.
I don't know, but
I'm-
I'm just saying, like literally, Dooley has called some shit with Stone, even the weird one with Arrogant Bastard and fucking
Jaeger, like
He
fuck,
did call that it was
Fuck
fucking like Stone.
that
so,
beer. That beer
look,
is horrible. I
Dooley
still want my cat back, Dooley.
I
Dooley-
drank half of it last night.
Dooley's got his fucking shit with Stone. So I'm tempted to say it's Stone. I'm not that confident that it's Stone. I'm gonna go regular IPA. And I
feel like I
do
should buy the 12 variety pack of Stone,
and just guess at all of them.
and y'all just test me.
Like, all right.
That's a whole fucking podcast right there.
Again, I'm going regular IPA.
I'll have an Uber there.
I do.
I'll have an Uber there. That's a long fucking trip on Uber.
Assuming
That's
Not really.
Oh,
Dooley's-
they sell the fucking variety pack at the store. Sorry.
assuming Dooley's Stone representative is true here.
I want who is Dooley's Stone representative?
I'm
Because
just
at
saying,
this point,
like,
we
he
need
is
a
the
sponsor.
Dude that we met in
He
San
is
Diego, bro.
representing.
Dude,
He
no.
is representing Stone at this point, and I feel like he's pretty strong in that. So here's my thing: even if it's not Stone, it is going to be strong, even for an IPA, a regular, not a double. And I'm going to go 7.8.
Holy shit! You still haven't fucking picked your shit.
No.
I'm
This
the
has
last
been
one to
going
go,
on
bro.
for like fucking 10 minutes.
I'm the last one to go. I've only been going on for like a minute and a half, maybe.
I don't trust you. I don't trust your math because you're
50
also the one who decided how much duck fat we needed.
He's got you there.
Dooley, you ready to pull up IBU?
Get ready to pull up IBU, Dooley.
This is... Okay. Son of a bitch, this is a Stone beer.
Nice, Dooley. Like, I'm proud of you.
I'm
proud of you, and also...
You're fucked, aren't you?
I'm fucked.
Yes.
I am so fucked.
I'm not even looking at the can. The fucking microphone's covering it.
This is 4/20/19 IPA.
Damn.
Fuck, man. Is that the one we picked up today?
Yep.
How do we make it cold so fast?
Because it's like 30 degrees.
I thought it was in a bottle. I didn't even fucking realize it was in a can.
It's been a while. Anyway, it's a devastatingly dank double IPA.
Booyah!
So, yes, Dennis got double IPA, and son of a bitch, I have to give this one to Dennis. He also got the closest at 9%. This comes in at 9.4.
Did he go over?
No, 9.
No, he got, it's 9.4. He came in at 9. He's the highest and the closest at
Okay,
9%.
Commissioner, you're the fucking one who makes the decision. Does he get a point? Does Dennis get a point? Oh,
He's got the double IPA and the 9%. Unless somebody can get fucking exact IBUs, I'd say that this is Dennis's.
all right, so Dooley.
Come on.
Hold on. Dooley's on the phone with New York right now.
Even I have to say though, like even if somebody gets the IBUs, it's still debatable.
Oh, ain't no one getting the goddamn IBU.
Oh, this is high as fuck, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's Stone, dude. It's probably 100.
And we want to take a guess because I just scrolled past it, so I can't say.
Enjoy by, dude. Like I fucking picked this up today. This is how I just want to before we do anything else. This is how good we are at this game. It's like I saw the name.
Good.
I saw it. It said goodbye, and it had a date, which was a couple months ago. Because now it's
Enjoy by.
Oh, did I say goodbye?
No, enjoy by.
Yeah.
Well, like this
You were
is
close. It's good.
This is like the producer's beer. Like if they named them all by this, like this was like fucking like what, April?
All right, so look, going that it's Stone, I originally went 56. Everybody else
thought
went
this
high.
shit was in a bottle, man.
Everybody else went like
that's how bad I am at
60s
this
and
game. Like
70s.
I picked it up and
Does anyone-
literally
Dooley, by your reaction,
100%.
I want to go like super fucking high.
Yeah, 100.
But I'm gonna go
120.
with 88.
I did what, 60?
I'm going 100.
You went 68,
120
So, say, you went with 80.
IBUs. Our next guest,
Okay, 95.
120, dude.
All right, Dooley.
And Alex comes in the closest.
Doesn't matter.
90
IBUs at
IBUs.
90. All right, so Dennis, you got this one. You nailed. You nailed the double IPA.
You have surpassed me on Stone.
Hey,
In the game
What's even
of
funnier?
Hops Roulette, today we all got a point.
and what's even nicer is a bunch of the hazy IPAs got an IPA.
He fucking
I
killed it.
honestly thought that was delicious.
He even got it
delicious 'cause
at
I
a
had
double,
that,
right?
yeah.
He
I
got
think I
he
had
got he got the double.
Yeah, I
got
got
the
the double
double.
and everything, yeah.
I think I had fucking delicious at the tap room like twice. I was like, this fucking shit's good shit. And I don't know. I guess it's just because it's been a couple months,
was that
but
shitting delicious?
Huh?
Not
Yeah,
a
we
more.
don't-
It's
we
not.
don't- we-
You didn't.
yeah.
You didn't have to carry around delicious for fucking 10.
Why are you
fucking
bringing up
days.
old shit?
Hey, that's
I'm
still
like
is
a
it.
plunger.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. Remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. Alex,
Don't forget, you can always check us out at www.teamfatkidnation.com for any of your apparel or knife needs. Get your shit together, Dooley!
at least mute yourself.
Dennis, so let's take it out.
right.
You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on Twitter,
at Team Fat Kid 1,
and on YouTube.
Team Fat Kid.
As always, you can find us on your favorite, most likely Stitcher podcast app.
Team Fat Kid.
I'm
Choose a
muted.
fact.
Am I muted?
Yeah, he
You
muted
did
you.
mute me,
That's
bitch.
fucked
Look, you
up.
some bitch. All right, remember, fucking use Team Fat Kid as your podcast. Shit, I fucked that
And
up. I'm
As
gonna
your
do it again.
Stitcher promo code.
Yeah, your promo code. So you get Stitcher Premium for free.
And don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Team Fat Kid if you want to see the Butcher's Beard. We need 5,000 by the end of November.
Nice work, sir.